We are finally monetized, close to 1,500 subscribers. You guys know that there will be a giveaway. Still trying to figure out the details on that, but thank you guys so much for subscribing, for supporting, for just being there. I appreciate you guys commenting, liking, sharing. It's been crazy. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate that. Topic of the video. What is the best Android phone in my opinion after testing out all of these Android phones? Which one is the best for social media? I'll tell you right off the bat, iOS is still king. All right, I can take an iPhone 10 and compare it to today's top-notch Android phone, and it'll probably perform better than any of the Android phones, except, and we'll get to that, except one of the Android phones that I've tested, which some people have said it's a little better than the iPhone. But with Android, there's always updates. There's always updates that either make it worse or make it better. And it just goes back and forth, back and forth. Some updates will make it better, and then other updates will go back to the same quality. This is why iOS is king, because the apps are consistently good every update. I mean, there might be crashes here and there that the developers fix, but it's always consistent. It's always good because they only have iOS to deal with, right? With Android phones, we all know that, there's like 100 million Android phones that come out every single year, and everybody doesn't have time to develop the Snapchat social media apps for every single phone or optimize it for every single phone. But my thing is, we're in 2024, close to 2025. Developers just focus on the high-end phones. The Google Pixel, the Motorola phones. What else? The Galaxies are good. That's all right. Let's go ahead and get to the list and then we'll talk about other things here in a minute. The best one that I've tried is the S23 Ultra. The S23 Ultra, the S24 Ultra have been the best. I've put it side by side with the iPhone 15. You guys will need to check that video out if you haven't checked it out yet. But the iPhone 15 and the S23, some people have said that the S23 or S24, I can't remember which one it was, but either of those are great for social media if you're on the Android platform, if you want to stay on the Android platform. Some people have said that the Galaxy, looks a lot better, more contrast, a little bit more clarity, a little bit more punchier, that makes everything just pop a little bit more. So the best Android phone that you can get is a Galaxy for social media. They promised us that they were going to do something about it, and they actually did. The only downside of the Galaxy is still TikTok. TikTok is still something that the developers need to really, fine tune it, because it's still not there. It's better, but it's still not there. This is top 3. What's the next one after that, right? And this is the high-end phones. The phone after that one, I would have to say the OnePlus 12. Now, the OnePlus 12, I love that phone, and I want to get another one. Okay, that phone is amazing. For the price, $899, you get the Snapdragon Gen 3, you get 12 gigs of RAM, you get so many features that it's mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling compared to the S23 that comes, I think, at $1,200, $1,300. It's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. And I was actually very pleasantly surprised that it performed very well on social media for, being a OnePlus phone that's kind of like the budget phone out there for high-end devices. But the OnePlus phone just gave me, for some reason, it just gave me a new breath of life. It's still Android, I get it, but for some reason, it gave me a new breath of life. The OnePlus, just the quality, you get the best bang for your buck if you get a OnePlus 12. So that's the second best option. And the third, which is not saying much, is the Google Pixel. The back side of the camera is pretty good, and the zooming and the thing I like about the Google Pixel that it didn't have before is or maybe it has it now with a few updates, but it didn't use all of the cameras, like the wide, the normal, and the telephoto. It would only use the main or the wide and no telephoto. And so I'm liking that the Google Pixel 9 Pro now is using all of the lenses. Now, they don't communicate smooth like an iPhone. You know, you still see the difference between the lenses on which lens comes in and which one is not being in use anymore. You know, it's still, there's still that to fix. But those are my top three. Any of the S Galaxy phones, S23, S24, either the base or the Ultra, either of those is going to give you the best social media quality on Android. Okay, the next one is the OnePlus. I haven't reviewed the OnePlus 12R, but it should give you the same type of quality. And then the third one is the Google Pixel, which I still think the older Pixels did perform a lot better. I don't know why it's going in reverse, but the Pixel 9 Pro does perform a little bit better. The quality is a little bit better, so there's some improvement now. But for a good minute with the 8 Pro, it looks like it was going backwards. But those are my top three Android phones that you can use for social media. If you're big on social media like I am, those are the three main phones. iOS is still king, and to be quite honest with you guys, I think I'm going to get the 16 Pro to try it out, and I'm probably going to get, you know, anywhere from the 512 to the 1 terabyte, because I store a lot of videos, making YouTube videos for my channels. I have a personal channel, this one, and that's it. My car channel is dead, and I don't know if I'm going to do with that, but I wanted to come on here because I get questions all the time. Hey, what is the best Android phone for this? What is the best Android for social media? As in, I haven't made all those videos before, but I just wanted to make one where I kind of explain everything and kind of rank my Android phones on what, you know, is best. We're still waiting for the S25 Ultra. Hopefully it evens out totally with the iPhone. But again, it's based on your experience. In my experience, I think the Galaxy are maybe one step behind iOS, but almost there. Almost there. There's a few little things here and there that they need to fix, but I think one of them is the front-facing camera. But apart from that, I think they are doing a great job over at Samsung. They're trying to really bring that ecosystem to their people, and trying to go on all areas where everything is a seamless or a smooth transition over from iOS to Android. So hope this video helps. Again, thank you guys so much for the support. Now that the channel, you know, is monetized, I will be doing a lot more reviews because tech is not cheap, and I appreciate you guys for watching. Again, I'm thankful, and thank you guys so much. We'll see you guys in the next video.